Okay, that was simple enough. No, if we only made it.
What's a machina doing in the temple?
I suppose it comes in handy.
That's not what I mean. The teachings. What about the teachings?
Hey, don't look at me.
And we're back with the next episode of Everything You Believed is a Lie. Megan! This is not Pearl's day. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Do-do-do-do-do. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Do-do-do-do. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Come here. You gotta be able to kill me in a fist fight. Come here. I can't even punch a guy to death. Flip it. Just flip it.
Get good, scrub.
Computer. Why? I wasn't even saying anything. Again. I'm afraid if you're telling me to. I don't know why she laughs like Peter, you know, from Family Guy, but just roll with it. Just.
You probably shouldn't laugh anymore.
Okay. Does the water hurt us? The water hurts us. So, I should really make something to where the first alert doesn't take that long. There you go, right there. That's for a channel point redeem. And then it just flips back up. Let's just get back to the buggy and do the next area. Assuming we can get out. Yeah, Terry, everything's alright? That's a nuisance. Actually, I'm really liking this car. I had to go and say something, didn't I? That's a nuisance. It's the Tussin with the Metamucil.
Within acceptable range. Dispersal commencing.
My sinner science studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of...
Right. The night cam.
To me, warriors of light! Bloody hell! You're not undead! You're all alive!
Muradin? Muradin Bronzebeard, is that you?
Damn, boy. I never imagined that you'd be the one to come to our rescue.
Rescue? Muradin, I didn't even know you were here.
Oh, well, just the same, lad. I could use your help. My mates and I were attacked and we got separated. I'd appreciate any backup you could give me.
Of course I'll help Muradin. Let's move.
You realize he's only helping because he can get something out of you, right?
Of course.
Of course. Pathos to control group. If the shuttle breaks down, please contact channel 4673. Can someone make a note of that number in case we need it? 4673. Thank you for waiting. Yes, we are. This is gonna be bad. Oh, good. Calculated. Somebody. Flip that. Thought that was the last one I needed to do. Just get up and walk around for a bit. Walk it off, Silver. Walk it off.
Jin has been slain.
Well, not just that, you know. Whoa, what happened over there? That was sudden. Those storm clouds rolled in mighty quick. Y'all saw that? You know, it was blue skies smiling at the storm. No.
Tonberry.
No. No.
Yes, you already have the bald head.
Well, maybe it has some wobble.
So. Meh.
In your chat.
I want to see this. I want to see this on stream.
And you can't do you stole it without thinking about the whole little sunburn. Ah, little sunburn. Get it? That? Ah! You know what, chat? You know what we haven't done for the past 2.5 hours? We haven't saved. I'm inviting disaster. I'm afraid if you're telling me to get good as a streamer, I mean, not sure that's gonna happen. You yelling at me isn't helping! It's making it worse. Okay? It's making it worse. I don't know why that amused me so much. Oh, you suck. You died from falling? You did what? What kind of pansy are you? I was just gonna hop out the. Hey, these guys are beefy. No. Really? I was out of that.
Why didn't you die?
I should have known. You would have been there the whole time. We're gonna do all the awesome stuff in 14 that I've wanted to do. We're actually gonna get all of the classes, all of them, even crafting and gathering, to level 70. Sorry, 80, because by the time that I can, it'll be. The gospel means good news. Bad news is we have all sinned and deserve the wrath to come. Jesus the Messiah died for our sins, was buried, and then raised on the third day. It is hard to heal and read at the same time. I'll tell you what. According to the scriptures, ascended into heaven at the right hand, and right now is seated at the Father's right hand. Behold, Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Very true. Time is fulfilled in the kingdom of God. It's at hand. Repent and believe in the gospel. Probably one of the best TLDR. Whoever is responsible for coming up with these snipers and how impactful they are, G flipping G. That was a total miss. That was a total miss. That could not have missed more. Unless I would have, like, staring into your soul, so whatever. So, yeah. I probably could have missed more if I would have just, like, turned around. But, meh. What is up, my peoples? Tell me about your lives. Tell me about your triumphs and your struggles. Tell me some good things. We are back with, if you can hear the soundtrack, the Midgar DLC of PowerWash Simulator. Where am I? I think the bot died. Hold on. Yep, the bot died. Okay, try it again. So, Blessed Floridian stopped. Indeed. There we go. But yeah, so figured it was only appropriate to have the Final Fantasy VII soundtrack while we clean Shinra stuff. And of course, we have Anger with us today, because we can't do PowerWash Simulator without Anger. I mean, why would you want to not do PowerWash Simulator without Anger anyway? So how's it going, Anger? You ready for this?
Absolutely.
So you said this is only going to take us like 2-3 hours?
Roughly, yeah.
Okay, so I guess today's going to be a pretty short stream unless you have something else in mind for afterwards.
I do not.
Alright. Let's get her started then, I guess. On behalf of everyone at the Shinra Electric Power Company, I'd like to welcome you to Midgar. It could not have been easy to come all the way out here, so your presence is much appreciated. To raise our population's morale, we are opening an exhibition to celebrate the long and varied history of our favorite city's motor industry. Two of its key pieces, however, have emerged from storage in, let's just say, less than pristine condition. If they're to take center stage at the exhibition, they must be spotless, and that requires the attention of someone who understands the full meaning of that word. None other than you. Reeve! Yes. Being hired by Catchy. Pretty sure that was Catchy. Spotless! Spotless! Alright, let me turn on the co-op. There you go. I think I have I don't even have shuffle turned on. What's wrong with me? Alright. Alright, the co-op is turned on whenever you're ready. Would you just look at it? I was thinking they were just gonna hand us, like, the vehicles somewhere in a random room. I didn't think we were gonna get the whole, like, museum area. Okay. It's the same exact... We need that meme where it's, the girl from The Office. Look at these two pictures. It's the exact same picture. Because it is, in fact, the exact same picture. You love to see it. This is some real attention to detail. Wait, is this the same? Yeah, this is the truck that everybody was riding in whenever we did the highway scene. Where we're escaping on the bike. Hey, wait. And is that Fenrir? No, Fenrir was Advent Children. This is the bike from the original game. Nice! Yeah, I can see why this isn't gonna take long. Like, it's only 2 things. Dear new Midgar, new to Midgar, allow me to say three words by way of introduction. I'm the director of urban planning, responsible for the design of the entire city, including its heart, the Shinra building, for which we're currently working. Wait, I didn't turn on the game sound. I can't hear the game. There we go. Organization run by the lauded President Shinra is split into 5 divisions. Urban planning. And I didn't get to read that. It went by too fast. Reminds me of a question I want to ask. In case I want to stream Crisis Core. In case you would want to stream Crisis Core. And the 7 remake. With me, as someone who's played both games, recommend as the order of those 2 games. So I have to ask first, have you played the 7 remake at all? Or have you seen enough of the 7 remake to understand certain things? 2/3 of it? See, you've played the original 7 to completion though, right? As long as you've played the original 7 to completion, then you could probably get away with doing the 7 remake first. But if you've not played 7 to completion, then, like the original 7, then I would say that you should very much do Crisis Core first. There are reasons for that, and I don't want to say why, because spoilers. So, it'll be more interesting as a viewer. If you're gonna go for that, both games have, decent interest right now. Because the second part of the 7 remake. Oh, that's true. So you did play. Okay, so you played Crisis Core. So the Crisis Core remake is the exact same thing. It's not a remake. It's just a remaster. So as long as you know what happens in Crisis Core, you're probably good. Okay, so we're looking for the front forklifters. It's the only thing that I can't find. Yeah, they did. They used the same voice actress for Aerith in Crisis Core that they did for the remake. Nice. I think that's it. But, if you're looking for whichever one has the best chance of, like, good viewership, expect either Heidegger Public Security or Professor Hojo's research developments to call upon your services at some point as well. Oof, I do not want to work for Hojo. Head of Public Security, Heidegger commands city's military, while Hojo concerns himself with pushing the boundaries of science, and ethics, and morality, and everything else. even highly secretive nature of their jobs as well as their essential personalities, I recommend not making any ripples, let alone waves. Yeah, so like, if you're looking for whichever one would get more viewership faster, because I know you're trying to get, affiliate, the Crisis Core remake might do better, since it's a little newer. Water is a hardy Daytona, highly maneuverable and powered by our company's V-type UHC engine. Same as those used small aircraft. The 0 to 60. Yeah, no, I see we've already arrived. Next, let's collect the Mustang's Tomb Raider. Know that it's not sitting at 100% completion. Okay, so you only care for what order makes sense. So I can't say what that would be without actually giving some spoilers. So the save of your first completed game shows the last save state, which was indeed. I think if you want a full appreciation of the story, of the things that happen in the 7 remake, I would say do the Crisis Core stuff first. If you remember it well enough, the classic home perfect they look clunky and unusual with its unusual 3-wheel design. It barely's true power. And freeways keep pace with the hardy Daytona. That other than? Indeed. Yeah, because like I said, if you remember everything in Crisis Core well enough, then I'd say you can probably get away with just going straight to the 7 remake. But if you feel like you need a refresher, it's very worth doing Crisis Core again to be refreshed on certain points. Because you'll understand whenever you finish the 7 remake. That's all I can say. Price of freedom being steep. To follow your dreams. And to protect your honor as soldier. Okay. Or handle. Got it. Why you not clean? The one cutscene. For the Jinx starting the commission, indeed. Nice. That was fast. The song of our people. Okay. We're cleaning a scorpion? Of course we're talking to Heidegger. Reeve tells me you're quite the shot. Shame those skills are wasted on cleaning up literal filth instead of enemies of the state. But no matter. As head of public security, my job is to keep the city safe. One of the most effective ways to do that is through the development of devastating weaponry. My Scorpion Sentinel can snuff out insurgents before they can even start reaching for their white flag. But Professor Hojo thinks his test subjects could quell riots better than a heavy weapons platform. To prove just how wrong he is, I proposed a challenge for him. If one of his juiced-up lab rats can even scratch my Sentinel, I'd volunteer to be his next test subject. That's not a good idea. I have no doubt my machine stood the test. I have no doubt my machine stood the test against his mutilating varmints, but I still need the Sentinel washed down. After all, isn't that what his beloved scientific process calls for? Evidence? This legit makes me want to do the 7 remake again. Again! But it's still active. Behold! The Scorpion Sentinel, one of Shinra's greatest achievements in military robotics. Our identity has already been stored in its database as a non-target, so stop worrying about getting shot at and start scrumming! You're quite safe for now. Interesting how they're maintaining the professional yet douche-nuggety nature of Shinra. Andrew, I forget if I asked you, but you've played 7, right?
Nope.
Like the original or the remake?
Neither. I started at 9.
Okay. Never wanted to go back and experience it? I'd say it's
Not that
worth.
I really didn't want to experience it, but I don't know.
You should do it.
Final Fantasy just, it's not my style anymore.
Not your brand, you mean?
You know.
You want to at some point play through all the main games? Not played a good amount of those. Neither have I. Which I still need to play. Like, I played a very little bit of 1 and 2. Back in the gap. I don't think I ever played 3. We did 4 on stream. Right before the hurricane. And of course 7, 8, 9, 10. 14, of course. I've played 13. I've not done the sequels. And then Crisis Core. And then 15. And I played, enough of 11 to say, like, I played it. But I didn't play, like, I guess what you would call completion with 11. So I don't know if that would be worth, considering, it's a MMO. Yeah, it's like it's hard to stay, where 11 actually falls. The single player games. So you've played 7, 10, 12. Oh yeah, I've also played 12. As of this second, I'm gonna you're available like Tifa. Adopt you in Sector 7 in the city. I mean, can't say no to that. Very eager to know more about the Sentinel's myriad capabilities. Its tail is far deadlier than that of a creature its model after. Six legs, let it get straight to the point, if you will. It's for those craven foes. I'm talking about the Scorpion at a distance, Mark 98, cannons and Mark 99 launchers. Yeah, I thought I said 15. Might not have said it, but I thought I did. I mean, you could be right, I didn't say it, but... But yeah, after this chat, we're gonna be putting down PowerWash for quite some time, probably, because there's no more content for us to do. Anger, do you know, offhand, when we might be getting more jobs?
No idea.
I mean, we're gonna be doing them whenever we get them, so...
Because I don't know what they're working on. They could be working on the ones that want the bracket type thing, or they could be doing, other wanted some more of these.
Mm-hmm.
So I have no idea.
I mean, since they're doing Squeenix stuff, I wouldn't mind if they did more Final Fantasy ones. I'd love if they did one for Final Fantasy VIII, where you get to clean, certain sections of Valor Garden and stuff. I mean, it's a college. It's gonna get filthy. It's not there? Of course not. Better with a close range EM field and a self-repair functionality. Heavy of features. It's not unstoppable. Play more donut. Do we get more donuts out of the arrangement? For Alexander? Okay. I like where you're going. infection that are spread with this. What am I missing? There we go.
Get good, scrub.
I did. I love how my computer just tells me to get good as soon as I accomplish something. Wait. Let's see, where's the other one? Okay, since this song just came on, claim the high wind. This run is really good. You're gonna learn the boss mechanics in the restage in case you actually try to do solo. Only person didn't die. The boss is florating. You rolled a ruby weapons. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of different things that's possible to claim in this universe. But that would make sense, I should say, to claim. I linked the twinning Pulse remix to a coworker earlier today when they wonder what the reaction is. Big dubstep fan. I mean, the twinning is just good in general. See reports of gang activity in the Sector 5 Undercity, most likely Don Corneo's lackeys. Not sure if I've ever heard the Pulse remix. Briefly considered pulling the Scorpion against them. Realized they're the Dutch mission. They're small fry. There's company resources to eliminate them. It's more fitting target be those eco-terrorists by the name of Avalanche. a coat. There they'd best be ready for its claws. Like in Discord? Yeah, just link it in Discord. Maybe stick it in the music section or something if you want. Or just DM it to me. DM'd it? Alright, thank you, Bobby. Missing like a couple of specks somewhere on the underbelly. There we go. Yep. I was about to say this job is technical, but that seems like it's rather obvious. For obvious reasons. Right, Sam.
I'm a firin' my laser.
I knew that was coming. I was just giving you what you wanted. Imagine Reeve had you sort of feel good, strife about his plans for the future, didn't he? Sees the world through rose-colored glasses. What he doesn't realize is those lenses are coated with blood of our adversaries. After all, our company makes text go by too fast. You can't read it. Imagine we use the trail the map would never recognize. I mean, Imagine. Like, who would have done such a thing? Me neither. This music is so dramatic for what we're doing. Imagine if I would have gone for the remake soundtrack instead. Just make it that much more orchestral. Thinking about the sunflower and Yoshi's Island, all started to laugh. Indeed. By the way, chat, if y'all didn't know, Wabi just started streaming. And he's trying to get to Twitch affiliate. So if y'all are not already following Wabi, go follow Wabi. And hang out with him for a few streams so you can do that. But yeah, Bobby, that is one of the things I find that I like the most about streaming. Because, like, there's so many just random moments. And you can ask my helpers, you can ask my mom. They'll just, like, look over, and I'll be smiling like an idiot. And they'll be asking what I'm smiling about, and it's usually something that happened on stream. That just, like, requires so much, like, specific context that it would take me too long to explain for them to even get it. So I'll just say something like, oh, you know, just the random stuff that goes through my head. Get rid of that one enemy yelling into the air when you shot him. Oh yeah, yeeting. Yeah, the one that I clipped. The yeetus deletus. Have I seen the Joker movie? I have not. That is one that I would like to see, but I've not seen yet. I actually just tabbed the newest Matrix movie by Firefox so I could watch it. It just came up in conversation the other day, and I was like, let me see if it's on Prime. it is, so I'll see if I can watch it soon. Found it to be a really good movie. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. Nice. Can't go into detail why you like it. Tell me after I watch it. Indeed. From what I can see in the previews, the movie really seems to follow the plot line of The Killing Joke a bit, or at least like the origin story, or one of the origin stories that you see in The Killing Joke. But if any of you have not read The Killing Joke graphic novel, you are doing yourselves a massive disservice. If you like Batman or that universe at all, you need to read The Killing Joke. The Killing Joke is a graphic novel that once you read it, you're gonna be like, oh snap, this is a huge inspiration for the setup of the Joker movie. Yeah, so a graphic novel is just basically like a really thick comic book. You can still read it like really fast, but you can also like really take your time. Okay, abdomen casing. Give a chapter really quickly or precede the arc. Yeah. But, like a graphic novel, per se, is, you know, significantly longer than what you would see in a, single, like, issue of a comic series. You could probably take it and make, like, 10 or so separate, you know, comic book issues, you know, if you wanted to. You know, for the length of a graphic novel. We're looking. Oh, found something. Is it? Only giving me like a flash of it. I can't find it again. Shoulder connector. Okay, you're standing right on top of the thing that I'm trying to clean, Not sure if you can see something there that I can't. Head casing shows. Okay, so I guess the other shoulder connector. There it is. So, let's see. And then the cannon. Where is the cannon? Oh, there it is. Nice. So for some reason you want to watch the Tron Legacy movie now? This is a dashboard? Indeed. I thought it was an okay movie. Would you just look at it? Been having lots of trouble with Don Corneo and his grunts for a while, but last night took it to a whole other level. They stormed into Seventh Heaven unannounced, ordered the entire menu twice over, and proceeded to spill it on every possible surface. I would have beat the snot out of every one of those thugs right then and there. But then we'd have a lot more trouble on our hands than a few small-time gangsters. Anyway, my friend's daughter, Marlene, has been hanging out here a lot, so I want the place squeaky clean for her. I do it myself, but it's almost 0 hour on a job I've got over in Sector 1. They're gonna blow up the reactor. Yeah, so I need the speed of a pro. I'd really appreciate it if you could get the bar looking good as new. Thanks. I've seen it. Seen the original? No. I've not seen it, but, from what I can tell, oh my word, they have Barrett's gun. It's so upsetting to see the bar looking like this. Hello? That's not the fanciest, but it's home to us and our regulars. Place for people to get homemade food and escape from the daily grind. Is the dartboard on the wall? I will check momentarily. Yep, Anger just claimed it. What am I missing? Buster Sword? There it is. Okay. Yay. Yes, Barrett's done next. Barrett doing walking around without his arm? Unless he took another one. I wonder if there's anyone else's weapons. Nice. Yeah, and I can see why you're saying it doesn't take too long. Like, even with all the detail they're putting into each scene, there's not much to actually clean in each area. Like, this is probably the biggest one if I had to guess, huh?
Kind of. Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, definitely a good choice to play this soundtrack. These jobs. You'll love to hear it. Ooh. Let's see. Relevant question. My favorite track from the OG 7 and remake soundtracks. I am really partial to the Genova fight song. I'm not sure the actual name of the song, but I'm pretty sure it's got Genova in it. Yeah. Probably it. And then, of course, like, it's a toss-up between Aerith's theme and Tifa's theme. Though I will say I kind of lean towards Aerith's. Also, okay, so what you're hearing right now is a piano remix of the main theme of the game. And it's so good. This is a OC remix track. So here's the dartboard anchor. Oh, Toasted del Sol is actually really good as well, yeah. to punch these goons with dumb faces. Wouldn't have even needed to use materia. Speaking of which, you do know about materia and Mako, right? Are we about to get the Avalanche speech? Mako is the lifeblood of our planet, every living thing on it. Ancients thankfully learned how to crystallize it, what we call materia. The pizza sign was so dirty, you couldn't even see that it lit up. You have pizza leftovers? Nice. I don't remember what she said. What kind of pizza did you get? You got what's called the one with like tomato sauce and cheese and a pepperoni one. It's just a cheese pizza. Margarita, whatever it's called. See if it's international. You mean marinara? Because margarita is a drink. Unless that's what you meant. I wonder why this song sounds kind of distorted. Yeah, that's kinda odd. Nice. Meme version of the song? Maybe? Good thing these songs don't last very long. Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to just be the original, soundtrack. I've had this for years. Maybe the files just got corrupted. Tomorrow, the Dan the Gamer will play more Lufia 2, which was the game you requested. Nice. So that is, you missed a bit of it because of, oh yeah, we run daylight savings. Haven't done that yet. There's always the VOD. Indeed. Oh yeah, I maybe probably didn't notice. There's a pretty decent amount of the time I'm not actually paying attention to people's names whenever I'm in other people's chats. It's kind of a bad habit.
Quack, 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 quack.
Quack, 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 quack. Like, whenever it's my chat, of course I'm gonna pay attention to names. I mean, I need to. But, other people's chats, not as much. What? Oh, did we just, did the bitrate just spike? Or drop, I should say. Big oops. Buffered. Hopefully Comcast is not trying to Comcast. So, yeah. Stream is tanking quite a bit. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. The connection actually is dropping a little bit. My apologies. Hopefully it comes back shortly. Now, time to go to bed, Lobby? Oh wait, never mind, that was a sleep song. Never mind. So I don't know what you've heard, but you know, it's not as kind and selfless as it paints itself. Micro energy they produce is made by draining the planet's lifeblood. That's the whole reason they provide it, is to control the populace. They allow them to keep harvesting it, or assuring the planet's destruction. Someone has to do something about this. Avalanche has decided that someone is us. Kind of bold to admit that to the guy that's pressure washing your bar. I guess we've just got a trustworthy, invisible face. Okay, so what you're about to hear is a OC remix, Sephiroth remix that I picked up years ago. Hold on, let me turn this up for you. So this is a good one. See, I never actually knew the lyrics. I'm pretty sure it's Latin, isn't it? Indeed. I don't know if I can actually do that. I don't know if, I don't know if I want to try that. Not to mention this version is different. Yeah, like, this is a really cool remix. Sound back down. Edge box in my knees.
Bruh.
I just put it back to where it was. I didn't know the next song was gonna be this. Unsaid, unfollowed. Locked on all socials. Banned in your chat. Use those socials. Love! There are days where I wish I could do that. machine gun on the table? Well, it belongs to a friend of mine, Barrett. Big and hot-headed as a behemoth. He's got a heart of gold. Also cares about our planet more than anyone else I know. That sir belongs to my childhood friend, Cloud, who doesn't realize who he really is. I know. I'm just not gonna tell him. He left to join Soldier when we were kids, and now he's out and helping us take on the company. He's sticking it to the man. And that's bittersweet. Couldn't read that fast enough. Yeah, can y'all see the random BMO light in my face? Alright, Bobby. Nice. can't believe how amazing the place looks. Not even finished. Yeah, with the final preparations for that job in Sector 1. So I've got to run. I have Cloud come by to give the place a once over once you're done. Is Cloud really gonna care enough to give it a good once over? Or is it just gonna be like, whatever? Nah, that's more so Squall's thing. I don't care if it's right for Tifa. And I feel like this game is one of the only games out there that I can get away with just saying next to nothing and just playing the game. And people are like, yeah, that is totally cool. Because just the nature of what the game is. I feel like most other games, if you try and do that, it's generally frowned upon. Welcome back, Bobby. I was just saying, if you're curious, that I feel like this game is one of the few games out there that I can get away with just like not saying anything for several minutes at a time and just playing the game. Just because of the nature of how relaxing it is. Like, I'd venture to say that there's a decent amount of people that don't watch this game for the commentary. They just watch it to watch people clean. There's a certain amount of satisfaction in that. It's like the game is... What would you call this, Anger? Would you call this like a form of ASMR? With like visual... You know, like... Visual plus audio ASMR?
Kind of.
I realize ASMR is primarily an audio thing. But like... I don't know, I feel like there's a certain, similar aspect to, you know, the visual of seeing stuff get clean. How did we miss this whole table? Wait, say again, Anger?
Looking at the list of what we need.
Oh. Yeah, we missed this entire table somehow. I didn't even touch it. Like, considering how much we clean, you would think it would have been hit by the crossfire. Football, not and backlogged and you root for as a format on YouTube. Well, OG One-Winged Angel. So a bit of behind-the-scenes stuff from Jork. During and after the game. Nice. So does that mean like you really didn't miss that much after all? Sorry, this is the Advent Children version of One-Winged Angel.
Skirting. Wall column, upper wall, and right. There's that. What's this one here? There. Upper wall. That one.
Nice.
Right. I will be right back. I need to use the restroom and grab a drink.
Actually, I need to be right back as well so I can do some medical stuff.
Sounds good.
So... Alright, chat. I will actually pause One-Winged Angel for a second. And I will be right back so I can do some stuff of medical necessity. I've been kind of holding it for a minute trying to finish the job. So I'll be right back in a few minutes. I'll also run around 90 seconds of ads. So folks that come in don't get a pre-roll for about 30 minutes. And yeah, so might grab a snacky as well. So be right back.
Quack.
Well, also true. Anyway, to be mistreated. Stream is tweeted.
There
Wait,
is vehicle.
can I see someone?
Oh,
It's not letting me shoot.
not like this!
It's not letting me shoot. Why isn't it letting me shoot?
We're stuck. Oh, maybe not.
Wait.
Fine.
Go, 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 go. My name is... My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Better than my 20s. And I'm just curious if anybody else feels the same way. You know, like, once you hit 30 and up, like, did you find that your 30s were way cooler than your 20s? Look at how luxurious these eyelashes are. Look at it. Yeah, watch this. Wait for that blink. See, look at that. That's some luxurious kind of lashes. Pay good money for that. You don't even know. I hit him.
Yeah, he's not. That's the second guy. Well, there's a guy between us.
Yeah,
He's almost dead. Where are you?
I was trying to get in position. Like, where did he go?
Behind you. Left. Must be behind the fence.
Okay, this is not good. I have no idea. He shot his robot. Did you see that? Him too. Chad. The gun got so powerful, it shoots off their robes. Since when?
Under attack.
So dead. So dead.
Hull integrity critical. Eject. Eject.
Oh yeah, I think I can level up. Hold on. Cancel. I can.
Get good, scrub.
Computer! Why? And then it just opened up.
The carrier there. Well, the DPS. His name sounds really funny. Boingo boingo.
Say it with intensity, Robert. Like you do those other names.
Oh, it only works with Japanese names better.
Or Spanish.
Or Spanish.
If I can say Arriba! That's true.
Say it, Bobby. Say it. Arriba! Good. Macro energy exhibit. Well, once again, I trust you've been able to take in some time with some. Well, once again, I trust you've been able to take in some of the city since we were last in touch. Sorry to pull you away from your vacation. We have another job lined up for you. The nature of this task, however, demands a great deal more discretion than the first we had you perform. Of course. This also means you shall be compensated handsomely, $225. Not that handsome. For your choice. One of the specimens from Professor Hojo's laboratory escaped and made its way to the 60th floor. It was eventually captured in the Mako Energy exhibit, but it refused to go quietly, and the place is coated in a thick layer of biological ooze. While we entrusted the floor and walls to our security team, I insisted that someone with a more skilled touch handle the exhibit itself. Alright, chat. Let's turn One-Winged Angel back on. I said let's turn One-Winged Angel back on. To have you in the Silver Valley again. That might not even be where I am today without the company's stunning advancements in Mako harvesting technology. I've rarely visited this exhibit. I believe I finally understand why. Forces me to come face to face with the fact that the city is no longer what I hoped it would be. Grieve expressing its doubts, a terrible darkness has settled over Midgar. Who knows when it will lift? But I digress. Grieve expressing his doubts already. Today when someone asked you if you wanted a pear, you brought up you got an apple. It was an inside meme. Okay, so what was the meme? Wait. Yep. Seriously, this version of One-Winged Angel is something else. What a banger. Pay attention right here. If it goes through right, you're gonna hear some interesting directional audio like left, right, and it's gonna just move all over the place. And the general layout is bigger. And this happens like from here and a few other sections in this 8 sectors, powered by its own rocket reactor. In the center of the city stands a cinder building. The design is predicated on use of knockout. What that is first. I'll tell you whenever it's like really gonna start hitting with the directional sound. Here. Listen. Did you hear it? Going, back and forth, like just shifting left, right, left, right? Or did that not go through, with the stream? I've tried multiple times to get people to hear that, and for some reason, most people can't hear it. At least most people that I've, had actually listened to it. They look at me like I'm crazy. Yes, that is the Advent Children version. And then we're getting the OG version? Goodness. Wait, did it turn off shuffle again? No, it's still shuffling. Yeah, this is the original. I am for sure on shuffle. That part on YouTube, with the power washing. Yeah. Water is a substance that flows under the surface of the planet. Some engineers have learned to convert the substance to electricity, which has greatly raised people's standard of living. But this innovation will now is going to become a veritable utopia. Only wherever there's progress, there are also setbacks. mean, they want you to hit every nook and cranny of this, don't they? You heard it? It's kind of trippy with the way that it moves, doesn't it? I mean, isn't it? And one side of the electric car, yeah, it's sweet. It sweeps back and forth. There we go. See, now you're catching some stuff that I never caught. You're only not hearing the YouTube version? You found it on Spotify? Yeah, because the version I have is saved to my computer. So I can imagine it's probably a bit better quality. Really, when it comes to distinguishing things and sounds, I feel like. I think a random consequence of streaming for me is that I've kind of damaged my hearing. Just in general. Because, like, I wear headphones all the time now. Whereas I used to not, and I feel like that has not done me any favors. Neither do I, it's just... and I feel like, over time, just... Now, mind you, my headphones, you see how they are. They're kind of like buds. They kind of jam in my ears, so that might be what's part of it. Your sounds. Earlier when you did Orthos, you told a Thunder Beast. Randomly, you said Thunder! I had the AC/DC song. People in the group continued the song. Nice. Well, yeah. I'm just speculating anyway. I probably do, I just don't know the name of it. That does nothing for me, Bobby. That tells me nothing. Sure, if I heard it, I'd be like, oh yeah, that. Indeed. My words, I will complete my expressway project one day, as well as the restoration of Sector 6. Wait, did they already drop the plane on Sector 6? I want to make his life better for everyone in Midgar, especially those in the Undercity. Such restoration is most assuredly his intention. He learned how to fight tooth and nail for every permit and scrap of funding. It pains me to say this. I'm sure the rest of Shinra may view Midgar's people in a different light. So, while I'm thinking about it, chat, I guess I'll give you all the plan for after we're done with this, which is gonna be today. So, after we're done with PowerWash, at least until the next set of jobs that they give us, the music stopped. Music stopped. Okay, so the plan, whenever we're done with PowerWash, at least until the next set of jobs, is we are going to go into full prep mode for the tank run for Dark Souls 3. And as part of the preparation, we're going to do you hear that? Sounded like an explosion. I didn't hear that. So, here's what the prep is gonna look like. A tank command. Maybe. John's here. I mean, fails. See, word about complications with reactor 1. Loud and company doing their thing. Excuse me. This requires my immediate attention. So, part of this preparation is going to involve some both coding and some Blender modeling. For the Blender stuff, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be making an animated emote for Sassy Computer. So, the original idea was to make this so that I could use Sassy Computer, like, you know, some kind of, quote, physical representation. But it occurred to me that if I do this correctly, I could actually have it as a, as an animated emote for subs. You know, to give y'all a bit more of a thank you for subbing. And so it'll basically just be like a bot head, probably silver, and like the mouth opening and closing really fast. And oh yeah, but we changed the trigger to quite so. But anyway, the idea behind that is once I have Sassy Computer like modeled out, once we have a physical representation of him, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a feature for the bot, and we've talked about this before, kind of in Discord, where I'm gonna create a system that every time I increase the death counter, so like we're gonna create like a exclamation point dead command or something, like DED, dead command, that once that happens, it's going to both increase the death counter as well as have dead, as well as have Sassy Computer generate a semi-random insult to come at me with for dying. For that, I am actually going to need, you know, y'all help, just like the community's help in general. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a template, or at least a few templates, for like how a insult's going to work. Yeah, so something like that. Good job, you made it to Titan 4 once more. So, but the idea is, for those of you familiar with it, I'm gonna have the computer basically playing Mad Lib with itself. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a template. So I'm gonna say like, I've seen better blank. from a blank, doing blank while blank, and, you know, like, just an idea for a template, and then let y'all fill in the blanks. And then I'll just have a big list of all the things that y'all have, you know, said to fill in the blanks with. And then, whenever the bot generates an insult, it will take from that list and generate a semi-random insult from the list of words based on like the category that it pulls from. And I can also create like multiple templates with multiple categories so that it's not always pulling the same template per se. Music stopped again. Seeing better fruit plates from a unit cycle doing home runs. Hail! Son of Jedi. What is up, sir? How was your weekend? Relax, another work day. It was alright. Always too short, indeed. What'd you get up to? Yamasaki! Sherry! How are you, friend? Tell me of thine life. There's a server building? Let's recognize it. I think the plate may have already fallen. You excited about Transfest? When is Transfest? Wait, you're going? Jerry? No, the event ticket? Hog? That's exciting. Sandy Point, yeah. It was Sector 6 that fell, right? I don't know that I had a years this on ferry was like, I have an extra ticket. Extra concert ticket. Hug. 67. That's true, yeah, because they demolished Seventh Heaven. Fake fan. I should be ashamed. Take away my nerd card. Like both 6 and 7 fell? I thought it was just 7. The music keeps stopping, Chad. Hold on, let me just restart the playlist. GB, we love you too, sir. How is everything? Hopefully that keeps going. Chad, I would offer you mint Oreos, but I'm eating the last one. I hope you can forgive me. I am, sir. I was able to do some video editing today for a video that I think is gonna do really well. And I'm going through a whole lot more effort with this one. Like, I'm just being really ambitious with the editing with this one, just to have some fun with it. And it is turning out really well. I'll have to show y'all, like, the intro that I've come up with so far. When is FanFest, by the way? I don't even remember. Found it? The 66 was in the Beverly game. Yeah, I need my nerd card. Oosh. Yeah, because Sector 6 is where Harris lived, wasn't it? And her house was fine. In July, so it's gonna be super hot. Wait, I forget, where is it taking place? Zero. Go through the ruins. Nice. Airbuster. I don't know why, Anger, I thought that was the last one, and I was about to be very disappointed. You're needed for an urgent and classified cleaning operation. I'll be brief. Alright, unstoppable new Airbuster has been undergoing intensive durability tests. We've thrown everything at it. Advanced ballistics, concrete blows, Hojo's hideous beasts. There's nothing it can't endure. We've even covered it in liquid Mako and it still works. Those avalanche tools won't even be able to put a dent in it. As this prototype is to be our new flagship model, you're to clean every square inch of it. I will not have it go into battle looking like some dingy antique out of swap meat. God forbid. Crack, Lovey. Thank you for hanging out, Lovey. Fortunately, the scorpion gently clean was destroyed by an ex-soldier for hire. Get some sleep, Lovey. Get good sleep. Jesus loves you, sir. I just thought it was hilarious. I find it hilarious. A long-haired lunatic doesn't think his precious creations are next. Ha 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 ha! Okay. So since we have people just joining in with us, I'll give y'all the plan again. Whenever we're done with PowerWash, which actually should be today, whenever we're done with the Final Fantasy VII jobs, we've done everything that is currently available in the game. Unless we really wanted to do like the challenge achievements and stuff. But I mean, it's not terribly, priority to me. But as far as like the actual jobs themselves, we will have done them all. So the next thing that we're going to be doing is preparing for the tank run, which, if y'all don't recall, the tank run is the Dark Souls 3 challenge run that I've been casually planning, where we are going to attempt to finish Dark Souls 3 from start to finish with only using shields as our weapon, and also only allowing ourselves defensive stats unless, there is an exception, unless we need an offensive stat in order to equip a new shield. Dark Souls 3 that we'll be doing this in. But, if you're asking what this is PowerWash Simulator, but, as part of my preparation, I want to do some Blender stuff. Yeah. As well as add some features to the bot that should make the run very unique from a, viewer perspective. So what I want to do is I want to make it to where I want to first go in Blender and create at least a head model of Sassy Computer. I think it's time that we actually give Sassy Computer a face. And then give it just a super basic animation of its mouth just like opening and closing a bunch. You know, like it's talking. And then, once that's done, I'll first add it to Twitch as a animated emote, so subs can have Sassy Computer as an animated emote. My avalanche is played right into my hands. I use it all the time. Okay. Long been urging President to deploy the airbuster to no avail. Thanks to those pesky gnats buzzing around Sugar Zero, however, he finally decided to sign off on it. I owe you one, Avalanche. I know exactly how to repay you. Okay. But, you know. But wait! There's more! Once we have Sassy Computer modeled out, what we're also going to do with it, the South Park thing where you snip off the lower jaw and just move it up and down for talking. Oh, yeah! Okay, I kind of see what you mean. That could be funny. But no matter... sorry. No matter how we decide to model out Sassy Computer, once he's... keep trying to choke. Once he's done, and on Twitch as an emote, what we're also going to do is we are going to make a few new features in the bot. One of them being that we are going to create a game-specific death counter that ties into the overlay. Now, I could just use what I have been using for the death counter, but I want to do a more specific one that will also allow me to track the number of attempts that we have on a specific boss and be able to like reset the attempts counter, you know, so on and so forth, while also tracking like global deaths. Getting lips to flat sync with sound is a real skill, plugins for that kind of thing. So I'm not gonna actually try and do that, at least right now, maybe later. But, all I want for right now is just a emote that just, you know, the mouth goes up and down. That's all I want for right now. But, so, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a, you know, a custom, like, death counter within the bot. And then, we're gonna tie that death counter to a random insult generator system that I'm gonna make. And what I mean by that is I'm gonna create some templates, you know, for like generalized insults. Testing the capabilities of the Airbuster has been a source of immense excitement for me. Heidegger keeps interrupting us. tell Heidegger to stop being rude. Machine guns, cannons, grenade launchers, the ability to fly, the beauty. This beauty has it all. I felt a thrill like this since I fed deserters to the wolves. Literally. Anyway, I'm gonna tie it to a semi-random insult generator. So, if you've been in the Discord recently, you've probably seen me talking about this. Jen actually came up with it, and I just kind of rolled with it. But the way that it works is, it's gonna work off of, like, templates, okay? So, meaning, like, I'll come up with a sentence that has a number of blanks in it. So the one that I've come up with so far is, like, I've seen better blank from blank doing blank while blank, okay? And then coming up with a list of words that can be used within each blank, that whenever an insult needs to be generated, it will randomly select from each category to fill in the blank. So it's kind of like playing Mad Lib with itself. But, the idea, at least right this second, and I don't know how I'm gonna be able to accomplish this easily, but I think I should be able to, is to be able to create, like, multiple templates to work with. So, like, being able to randomly select a template, and then we'll be able to randomly generate stuff within the template. So that every time I die, Sassy Computer will actually come on the screen with a text bubble that shows the insult, and then text-to-speech will take over and read out the insult with a randomly selected TTS voice. Which, if y'all have been paying attention to the subs, to the reset messages and the cheers, we already have it working where randomly selected TTS voices are already a thing. So I can just use what I already have for randomly selecting a TTS voice. And then going all in with, you know, like showing it on the screen at random positions and random rotations. So I feel like that will make it a bit more of a unique experience. That's also, you know, very me. To what you may have experienced in other challenge runs that you may have watched. And I'll also, you know, of course, be encouraging chat to, you know, give ideas for things that can fill in the blanks. Ruster's Buried Arsenal reminds me of a former soldier, so famous even you might know him. name was Sephiroth. I could tell he was going to be special from the moment I first saw him. But yeah, chat, what do y'all think? This katana was large enough to slash mechs in half, which he did with ease. It's a no dashy, Heidegger, come on. It wasn't just his strength that endeared him to everyone. He had quite the face as well. No wonder he was renowned as a hero. So in my opinion, the hero shouldn't grow his hair quite so long. Oh geez, chat. I need to, finish my tea. I've been ignoring it. I need to now, like, chug the whole thing. This is gonna take a minute. What's up? Second as well, chat. Right. It suddenly got cold here again. That's what you get for, like, Louisiana false spring. By the way, chat, what have y'all got going on this week? Heading home yet, son? Alright, sir. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for meeting you. Drive safe, alright? You stay awesome. Jesus loves you. Alright. Cool. But yeah, chat. Do y'all have any other further ideas for the little, I guess, troll bot, you can call it, you know, feature? I was also thinking about having an opposite feature as well. Like, if we do something, like, really cool, we could have the bot randomly generate some kind of, you know, congratulatory or good remark, you know, as well. I think I'm stuck. I might actually be stuck. Okay. And trying to find all the nooks and crannies that I can. Glass, daylights out of them. So Cherry, are you gonna cosplay for FanFest? Jerry, you should cosplay for FanFest. Stevie, what did you get up to this weekend, sir? Wait, Anger, are you opening those up?
Yeah.
How? I've not been seeing any buttons. Oh, been missing the trigger, notifications. No wonder, I'm like, what are we missing? It's actually pretty clever to have that, be kind of hidden, I guess. Nice. Like just looking for the smallest, smudges.
Arm, dock, and backhand. Don't know where those are. Oh,
Hey.
there's a wrist hinge.
What you looking for?
It's an arm dock and a backhand.
Yeah. Backhand, found it. I could parkour up here. Ah, found it. Okay, I found the wrist hinge as well. Okay, arm dock. Okay. I think I found the culprit. Yep. Shoulder beam launcher right here. Yeah. Tank buster vents. Found one. It's right here. I'm not sure where on it. Nice. Nice. Wait, that's it?
Yep.
I can see where you felt mildly underwhelmed. Like, that's really cool. Like, I think where they put the most care was in Seventh Heaven and probably the exhibit. Maybe the bike. Like everything else, like the fact that the stuff animates is cool. But I think they just made it like super technical. I mean, still enjoyable, still worth doing. But, also, we were paid the most by Tifa. Which, I guess, says something. Feels weird. Feels like I should be getting some kind of credits. Yeah, because we just did everything. So, Anger, we have like about an hour left. Did you have anything else that you wanted to do, or?
I do not have anything.
Because neither do I. Chad, you don't have any ideas? Or should we just call it for the day? I actually might need to call it for the day. Because this week is fairly busy for me. I'm actually teaching the kids at church on Sunday, and I need to memorize the lesson since I will have a difficult time like actually viewing notes that I write, so I need to like memorize stuff as much as I can. And I'll also be helping out with something. I'll actually be setting up the clipping stuff that I set up for stream at church tomorrow for the youth group. And Bible study Thursday. and I want to see if I can get that video done for the clip system. There's a lot to do, Chad. So, I think that it's probably a good time to just call it for today. So, I think we'll do that. So, alright, Anger, I think I'm gonna jump out of Discord. Thank you so much for, you know, I know I've said this several times, but thank you for recommending this. Like, I'm glad that I was able to spend this, what, like 46 hours doing this with you. Like, it has really been a pleasure, sir.
Anytime. Hope we can. Obviously, we're gonna do the new stuff when it comes out. But
Yeah, for sure.
thank you for playing.
Yeah, I mean, especially considering, you know, you only expected me to do like 1 or 2 streams of this. So, like, for one, thank you for being gracious with me on that. But, thank you for, you know, just being chill and wanting to do it with me at all. So, that means a lot. So, I'm gonna, jump off of Discord and call it a day. But I'm sure that we'll be ending up doing something else at some point together. So if it's not this, it'll be something, I'm sure.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Yeah. So, alright, sir. Jesus loves you. Stay awesome.
You too, friend.
Alright, later.
Bye.
Alright. So, chat, let's see if we can find someone to raid. In the meantime, tell me, what are y'all up to this week? Because I don't think that I will be able to make it back again this week. Because of all of the, you know, busyness that I was mentioning just a moment ago. Y'all have anything to look forward to? Any projects you're working on? Anything you would like to accomplish? Probably gonna work on personal projects, which you probably won't be sharing, since some folks have torn opinions over clowns. Indeed. One of my best friends is very much anti-clown. He watched, it when he was probably far too young, and it messed him up. So, he nopes out of the whole clown thing. Let's see. There's live chat. What has got? Wait, Vegeta's in Fortnite? Since when? I mean, I knew Goku was. Yeah, I'm looking at a thumbnail of Vegeta in Fortnite on Twitch. Okay. Alright, chat. We are going to raid Nerdy. We don't get to raid Nerdy very often because we don't often stream on Tuesdays. So she's currently playing Ocarina of Time, which is my number 3 game of all time. So it's always a good choice. So, if any of you are subscribed, would like to join us in a raid, feel free to use that first raid code. If you are not subscribed, would like to join us in a raid, feel free to use that second one. Also, Cherry, feel free to share your project with me. I'd like to see it. The highway chase seems so good. And as always, if any of you are not hanging out with us on Discord, you should be. We hang out there every single day. Get up to all manner of shenanigans and mimicry. We'd love to have you. And if you are more interested in the software development side of things, which I'm working on videos again for that, I never really truly stopped. It's just like the ideas that I have are just slow. And there's a few of them. So, yeah, after the Flipbot video is some other stuff that I have in mind, but anyway. And the game schedule right there is currently not being followed because of like challenges and whatnot, but that is the stuff that we have on the priority list of things to play. So if you are interested in any of that, do stick around. So, yeah, that is gonna be it for me today. Let's wait until the song ends and then I'll start the raid, because why would you want to stop on this song? It's glorious. But yeah, I will be back next week. Really depends on how tired I am on Sunday, after church, to see if I'm gonna be back on Monday or Wednesday. I'm gonna try for Monday, because I know I've set the schedule for every Monday, but I'm not sure yet if that's something that I want to stick to. I just have it there for now as the thing. But we'll see. I may switch it to Wednesdays. But anyway, let me start this up. Alright, chat. If no one has told you lately, you are loved. You are appreciated. You are highly valuable. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Till we meet again. Probably Monday. Maybe Wednesday. It'll be a day next week. And probably 4 p.m. Central. And it'll probably be Blender. Either that or software development. One or the other. Y'all stay epic. You'll have an awesome night. Jesus loves you. I love you. Peace. All day, son. All. Stick around for a raid.